Now we will start with the what are the different data type. Yeah. Now, so in Java, data type are divided into two parts. First one is primitive, and second one is non-primitive. Go into the primitive, you can see a numeric. The Boolean, you can see it is part of the Boolean. First, here see the in uppercase, and here is in lowercase. Then in the numeric, it is divided into two parts. First one is character, and second was the integral. Coming to the character, it is char. Then in integral, you can see integer and floating point. In integer, you can see byte, short, integer, long, and in the floating point, you can see float and double. And coming to the non-primitive, you can see string, array, and there are different type of the non-primitive data type available. Now coming to the next topic, which is known as the identifiers in Java. So this this question mainly comes in the interviews. They suddenly ask what is the identifier. So all Java component require name, like your class having the name, your method having the name, your interface, everything has a name. Even whatever the variable you declare that requires a name. Correct. So at that time, identifier comes into the pictures. So name used for the classes, method, interface, and variable are called as the identifier. So even though it follows some rule or some rule is required, so let's see what are the different rules. So all identifier must start with the lowercase a to z and upper a to z or currency character like dollar or an underscore like this. After the first character, an identifier can have any combination of the character. A Java keyword cannot be used as a identifier. Okay, so if the last video we have seen the class, the reserve keyword. Okay, so if you are any declaring any in integer, so I'm declaring integer then as a class. So this will not consider as a valid one. You will get the compile time error here. Then identifier in a Java are case sensitive. Lowercase FFO is different is the there. So this, so like I am creating a class A and there is one another variable AAM. In this I am storing 10 and in this I am storing 20. If you are accessing this, you will get the 20 and this as a so this all it is case sensitive. The uppercase, lowercase, everything matters here. Then next important topic is the typecasting. Casting is what? You are converting one type of data into other type. Correct. Cast mean you are like converting. Then typecasting. What is typecasting then? You are converting data type. I mean, if you have integer data type and that you are converting into the byte, long, if integer, everything. So here you can see there is one integer x. This is the variable name, and this is the value assigned to that. That is 10. And there is one more byte y and byte x. So I'm converting my x variable into the byte code, and I'm storing in the y. So in Java, typecasting can be classified into two types. First is the widening that happen implicitly. Like if you're converting any data from byte to short, short to into long. In this flow, for converting anything, then it is known as the widening. But in Java, it happen automatically. Like if internally it happen, you don't have to write this logic directly. If you are like converting uh, if there is x you want to convert into byte y, so it will happen automatic. No external thing is required. Then coming to the we are seeing the widening on. So automatic typecasting take place when the two type are compatible. Correct. So this is our program. I'm creating a class with a test, and this is my public static void main. Here I have declared my integer I equal to 100 and long I equal to I. So no explicit typecasting is required. I'm just assigning my I to L and it will automatic happen. I can print my data here. Then coming to the narrowing. Narrowing mean you have bigger data type and you are converting that into the smaller data type. Like if you have 10 liter of water here and all you want to fill in 2 liter of water bottle. So of course there will be some loss, correct? See, when you are assigning a larger data type value to the smaller type, then you need to perform explicit typecasting. Here you see, I'm declaring a double D as a double. The data type D is a variable name 100.0. The value assigned to it long L is another variable declared of the type long L, and I'm converting D into double, D into long. Explicit typecasting required. Here you see, I'm writing the code here. Then coming to the what are the different type of variable? Okay, so in this program, you can see there are different type of the variable. Here I have declared this variable inside my class, inside the main method. So in the type of the variable, there are three types of variable: local, instance, and static. Local variable is something which is declared inside the method. Whatever variable is declared inside the method, then it is known as the local variable. Then there is the instance variable. A variable which is declared inside the class but outside the method is the instance variable. It is not declared as the static. Then static variable. A variable that is declared as the static is called as the static variable and it can't be local. So here see, this is my class name. So inside class name I have declared int data equal to 50 and this is the instance variable. And any keyword which is declared as a static is known as a static variable and it can't be local. And this is declared inside the method, then it is a local variable. So whatever variable we say declare inside the method, let me change the color of my pen. Where is okay. So this is our method. I've declared a variable here, it is local. Outside the main method is instance and variable declared with the keyword as a static is known as the static variable. Then coming to the expression in Java. What is expression in? So an expression is a construct made of variable, operator, method invocation, which are constructed according to the syntax of the language that evaluate a single value. So in data type cadence, the variable name is a value assigned to it. Okay, like array at the zeroth location, I'm storing 100. Then I'm printing what is the element 1 at x 0. You can see at the 0 x 100 is stored. Then int result, I'm uh, declaring another variable int result equal to 1 plus 2. Now it will add this thing 1 data, 2 is data, and this is operator. Then you can see let's so if value equal 1 equal to value 10, print this. Now coming to the other important part of the core Java, which operators. So consider if variable you have declare, and in each variable you have stored some value. First variable you have stored 2, and in variable third, second you have stored 3. You want to add this thing. So directly you cannot add like this, right? So for this operator is required. The color again. Okay, this is the operator. So like addition, minus, multiplication, division, anything. So in Java, operators are divided in how many parts? Total 8 parts. Ternary, arithmetic, shaped, relational, bitwise, logical, ternary, assignment. All example we once this part is complete, the practical part we will see, and that video will come soon. Okay. So unary is in a unary is categorized into the postfix, the prefix. Like any variable, this is some like this plus plus. Then a minus minus postfix. Then prefix you can see plus plus then a. Multiplicative, multiplication, division, modulus. Additive, plus minus. Shift, so all greater than, less than. Then comparison, if you want to compare two value. Equality, you have to compare the a is equal to 2, a is not equal to 2. Bitwise and if both are true or one is true. Inclusive or logical and logical or ternary. And assignment. In assignment, equal to, plus equal to, minus equal to, multiplicator equal to, division equal to, modulus equal to, logical or equal uh, to, then greater than, all thing will come, like all the comparison thing. Then let's see. One, start with the Java control structure. Consider you have values or three values, and you want to compare which one is greater. Like we have to 10 and 100. We want to print which one is a greater. Then here this come Java control structure comes, and this is very important thing. So first one is the Java if else. Java if else is something like if consider this is A and this is B. Correct. So if A is greater than B, A is greater than B, then print A, else this. But if you see, this is only normal statement, if statement. If your condition is true, code is executed, also code is not executed. And coming to the if else statement, if your condition is true, then you print this, else this. Like if you are comparing two value, like if A is greater than B, then print here A is greater than B, else sorry or something you can print. Then there may be combination of that if else later. Like if you have many condition or many values to compare, so you can provide multiple condition. If, else if you can write as many as else if it is possible. Then coming to the nested, if first expression is then execute, then write this nested another if statement. Then like if a is greater than 20, then it will go inside the same. Then it will compare if a is equal to some value. Okay. If this both are true, then your statement will be printed. Then next there are control statement is the Java switch statement. Java switch statement executes one statement from the multiple condition. It is like if else ladder only. So if case value 1, this is my expression, this is case value, this is one block of it considers the case value, code to be executed, and there is a break. And this is the default. This is also a reserved keyword, be printed always. Then Java for loop. So for loop is required consider if you want to perform same task again and again, then your for loop is required because it is not possible to both run same program 100 times. Rather, can the Java for loop condition. The first one is the initialization, where you are declaring any variable and assigning some value. Then condition, you are comparing something and you want to increment or decrement. Okay, then Java while loop. Java while loop is to iterate a part of program several times. This is the important thing. It iterate a part of program several times. If the number of iteration is not fixed, it is recommended to use while loop. Then there is infinite while loop. If you pass through while loop, it will be infinite, like while true, in statement, in keyword you can say true or false, then this code will be executed again and then do while loop. Yes. Do while loop is used to iterate a part of program several times. If the number of iteration is not fixed, must have to execute the loop at least one. Even if your condition is not satisfied, then also your statement will be executed once, at least one, two, and this is the while. So our this part will be executed once when this is not true. Then coming the what are the array in a Java? So in a very simple way, array is a combination which is show the homogeneous data type we have seen. Okay. So an array is a collection of variable of same type. Eh, consider a live example. There is a one class having like 100 students. So all the if you are declaring uh ca- like a string variable a, you are storing one, you are storing Raju, you are storing like Rakesh or something. For this, you have to create multiple lists that will of course occupy lots of space, and it is very serious. Store multiple data of same time. You are creating multiple, you're declaring multiple data type and assigning some value. So rather than we can use array where you can declare an array of type it and all can be at the single place. So on a zero place value three, second place can store the eight and third and start always start with the okay. So let's start see how you declare an array when Java. You have to array find the data type and this is array name. Then if these are the other way like you can provide the data type bracket and variable name. Then if you have to provide some like when you declare a Java array the declaration does not create actual. You have to create like this int array our data type int array my variable name I have declared correct, but I have to size or like for this I want 10 location where I can use my data or 11th. So this is correct way. Then Java array literals. There is other way like you can declare and assign it a value same time. Correct. Then it is a part of the inside the curly that is called an array list. Inside the curly brace, the value are stored called as the array list. Then there are some functions are available. Find what are the length of your array that you have there. Then you can use dot length, find what is the like correct length of my array. Then what is the iterating array? Okay, so consider I have one array, I have take array and five. There are total six locations available, and each every location I have stored somewhere. Correct. So I want to print all the value. Then I need to iterate this. I will start with this. Then string array dot length will be by 6, equals 6. And now I will start printing. Then there is a multi-dimensional arrays of by can create a multi-dimension by appending one square bracket per dimension added here. Here is an example that created dimension. When you iterate multiple dimensional array, you better each dimension of the array separately. Here is how iterating that example lab example practical. This important like have dimension like array thing, then condition like else, then file everything. If you have any doubt now, you can like comment or you can ping Instagram. I will be happy answer a question. If I'm not aware, I will literally find out the correct answer and let you and whatever thing I have seen. Example I will be covering the next coming like days. Till then, thank you.